So in this problem, we're going to find two things, f of 1 and f prime of 1. So for f of 1, you just plug in 1 into the function and compute the y value at that point. For the derivative at 1, first you have to find the derivative with respect to x. So we're going to start by finding f prime of x. Now this is written as a product, so there's two ways to find this derivative. One way would be to FOIL this out first and then use the power rule to differentiate. Or you could use the product rule the way it's written. I'm going to do that just for practice sake, and then we'll plug in 1 at the end. So if you use the product rule says it's the first factor times the derivative of the second factor plus the second factor times the derivative of the first factor. So I'm going to, underline these in a couple different colors, and we'll try to color coordinate here. So product rule says it is the first factor. We're going to copy x squared plus 9 times the derivative of 2x plus 2. I'm actually going to write derivative of 2x plus 2, so you don't have to write that, plus the second factor, we just copy 2x plus 2 times the derivative of the first factor, x squared, minus 9. I just noticed that's a typo there. That should say minus 9. Okay, so now I'm going to actually find those derivatives. So I'll copy the x squared minus 9. The derivative of 2x is 2, the coefficient of x, and the derivative of positive 2 by itself is 0. We'll recopy this, 2x plus 2, and the derivative of x squared is 2x, and of minus 9 is 0. So that's the derivative, and let's go ahead and simplify a little bit. Or you could go ahead and plug in 1 before you simplify. It really doesn't matter in this case. But I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 2, so you get 2x squared minus 18. And I'll distribute this 2x as well to get plus 4x squared plus 4x. And just because I can't help myself, I'm going to go ahead and add 2x squared plus 4x squared is 6x squared, and then reorder and put the plus 4x first and the minus 18 next. That's a typical way you'd see it written. Now we can go ahead and find f prime of 1 by plugging in 1 for x. And from here you just compute that number and see what you get for the derivative at 1, which equals the slope of the tangent line at 1 as well.